Okay, we are maybe live now.
Is it?
It's that awkward time that all people who do live broadcasts go through and say, like, are we live?
Are we?
I think we are.
You know more than I do.
Trying to see if there's some comments here. You talk to the folks while I get to the comments.
Sure, I'll just be cheesy and start this the way we start all of our videos. Hey, it's Billy.
And it's Pat.
And we're responding to your comments
via live stream.
Yeah.
This is exciting. We've never done a live stream before.
No, this is a first. I feel like Pat has to edit me a lot normally, so I'm a little nervous.
You're going to get to see the truth now.
Yeah, the truth is tongue-tied Billy.
Brutal. Hi, guys. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Dejan.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, look, the comments just pop up. This is fun.
Yeah, I think there's another screen I can look at it. I'm trying to figure out where that screen is, or I think where we can see the comments better. So,
did you practice this first?
A little bit, but I was by myself. Hello, Logan Ariel.
Hey, Logan.
So, let's see.
Yeah, well, while Pat's doing that...
Yeah, like, fill time, Billy. We'll figure this out.
Sure. As I said, this is a first for us. Yeah, we just ate dinner, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. Did some grilling today.
Mm-hmm.
Made hamburgers, potatoes.
It was good. Those potatoes were good. You just, like, cut
Sometimes
up
I just make things real good, and I don't know how I did it, and I never write it down, so I probably should learn to do that.
Yeah. It was good, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually just tweet really quick that we are up and running.
Cool.
So continue to tell us more about these potatoes.
So I was gardening today. Not gardening. I was grilling today next to our little vegetable garden that we started this weekend. So I'm happy to see tomatoes are growing. I kind of miss our New York City roof because things grew really fast up there. But our yard gets plenty of sun, so that's going pretty well. Got some tomatoes, green peppers, yellow peppers. Rocking the garden.
Keep filling time talking about different colors of peppers. You're nailing
Blue
it.
peppers, purple peppers.
It's kind of, this is interesting because I have to read your comments on YouTube, which is delayed from when we're actually talking. So it's really kind of confusing.
Hold on, we're going to figure this out. Hold on, there is one comment I want to read.
Oh, okay, so sorry.
Go up.
Go up?
Scroll
okay.
up.
Okay.
Katie O'Sullivan, I know you guys have done some cooking videos. What is your go-to meal when you don't know what else to make?
Peanut butter and jelly.
That's Pat's go-to.
On a paper towel. And
he folds them in half too. So he has one piece of bread, peanut butter jelly, and folds it.
That, you know what? There's more people that do that than I thought, but that's the way my mom made peanut butter and jelly, like, all growing up. Like, I lived on peanut butter and jelly. I packed my lunch in school from, like, kindergarten to when I was a senior in high school. And by pack my lunch, I mean my mom packed my lunch. I brought my lunch, and my mom would always make the sandwich. Instead of making, like, one sandwich with 2 pieces of bread, she would make 2 half sandwiches and take 1 piece of bread, put the peanut butter and then the jelly, and fold it in half. And then the bread didn't get soggy because the peanut butter kept the jelly from touching the bread.
That's a lot of talking.
Yeah, well, you know.
There's a long way to explain that.
Okay.
I don't mean to be mean.
Okay,
Sorry.
Go ahead. Tell me your thrilling sandwich story.
Well, I want to say my variation on peanut butter and jelly is I take the bread and I roll it out really thin with a rolling pin. Then I trim the crust off, and then I do peanut butter, jelly, and roll it up tight. It's so good.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's not my go-to dinner, but that's my go-to peanut butter and jelly.
Creative peanut butter and jelly.
Mm-hmm.
What is your go-to dinner then?
Go-to dinner... when it's cold out, I like to do cacio e pepe because it's so easy. That's like a real easy one. Just make your pasta, and it's, what is it? It's just like butter and pepper, and cook that and add some Parmesan and stuff, except cheese makes my beard smell. So I don't make it as much as I'd like to.
True.
Yeah, that's my basic go-to.
That's pretty... Oh, I think I can move these comments up so we can read them better.
Ooh, okay. Learning.
Floating now.
Is your computer lagging?
I'm not sure.
These new contraptions and
Newfangled
technology.
live stream. Oh, okay. Wait, I think that did it.
Hold on. Logan Ariel said, I like your videos of gardening. I haven't done that in a while because in New York we had just like this big old roof that we could do that on. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of room until we fully landscape the backyard to do a real garden, and I'm a little embarrassed just to own a house and have so much property, but yet we have like container gardens right now.
Yeah.
So maybe next summer, because I'm going to be doing a lot of the backyard this fall and then next summer. So who knows? We'll see. I'll make more.
I'm just saying hello to Dylan and Casey and Candace and James and Matthew and another Candace and Darren and Chris. Hi. Trying to read some of your comments while we chat.
Darren Jr.
Sure.
If you could go anywhere in the USA, where would you guys go?
Ooh.
Good question.
You know what? This is totally random. I really want to see Mount Rushmore. I really want to see the big old presidents' faces on the side of the mountain. I
would like to do that, but I kind of want to know like what to do in that region. I don't really know what there is over there.
It's not easy to get to. I've looked up like flights and
we did one like a year ago. We
clubs.
Looked up flights to see like, oh, can you just fly there and get there real quick? And it's not.
No, you cannot.
I don't even know what like the nearest city is, but that would be cool.
Yeah. Where would you go?
Where in the U.S. would I go? I'm gonna say. Oh, I already know. The Monument Valley and that area. Where is that? Like Arizona or something?
Somewhere.
Yeah. I think it's like Native American land out there that they have like hotels in that valley and stuff.
Sure.
And then there's those caves, those like reddish wind caves that I think are in Utah, maybe.
Britney Spears, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah. I want to go there. I fell in love with the desert when we went last fall. We went for our friends Brandon and Patrick's bachelor party to Palm Springs, and I'd never been in the desert. That was so wonderful. So really it makes me really want to explore that area more, before it dries out and can't go there anymore.
Nice. I'm reading, Darren, following up on your comment, you said come to Pittsburgh. We would love to have you. You work for the city council. That would be great. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm from Cranberry.
Yes.
We were just there. Well, I was just there actually last week visiting my folks for my mom's birthday.
Yeah. So we go to Pittsburgh a lot.
Yeah. We'll give you a heads up. Tweet at me or something, and so I have your information.
Yes.
Maybe we'll say hey.
Ooh, tattoos. Matthew Morris. Should we? We never talk about our tattoos.
We don't really talk about our tattoos.
I guess this is a good time to.
Yeah, well, you could see all of mine. So, yeah, these are my tattoos. I have a key on my arm. Let me move this so I can see. I have a key. This is the key to the house I grew up in, the front door key. I have a shark. I have the luxury tax ring from Monopoly, because I love Monopoly. I have the good night heart from Kennywood, Pittsburgh. Hey, when you leave Kennywood, there's that big heart. So I have that. I got a light bulb back here. I have the Libra constellation here, because I'm a Libra. And I have Mountain Laurel, another Pennsylvania thing. It's the state flower of Pennsylvania that's kind of like my tattoo artist, Marcus. I asked him to do sort of a twist on what they look like. So that's what I have. Yeah. That's my tats. Good. All the ones you can see anyway. Just kidding. That's all of them.
I'm not going to do mine.
Oh, holding out. Can you show your new one?
I'm just kidding. Well, I just have mine are all over, so I can't show all of them. But
show your newest one because it's on your arm. Can you do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can. Okay. So this here is... Oh, I can't see.
You can see it. It's backwards, too. So
okay. Can I rotate my arm right? There we go. You can kind of see... Wait, which way do I turn it? Ow! So that is a bird that is in our bathroom. The house that we bought that we live in now has stained glass, a lot of stained glass everywhere. Yeah, see if you can find it. There are a pair of birds on the stained glass in the bathroom that I was obsessed with. They're bright orange and yellow against this blue backdrop.
I'm going to try to show you my phone.
See if it works.
Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, yeah. Let me angle it.
That's not going to work. Yeah, over there. But... I'm pointing at the screen, but not
this one.
Yeah, that one there. So that is there. And it's on me. And Marcus also did mine, Marcus Mancini. And he did like a dark stroke around the edge, so it kind of has that stained glass feel.
Look to it.
If you look at it on there like that I'm pointing at the wrong thing now.
You're pointing at the one, a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, it's painted stained glass on the window, so it has a very painted look, which I like. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yes, and tattoos are addictive. Aussie C54.
They are. And the more I get, the less insecure I am about tattoos that I have. Because I have some I got when I was very young, when I was 18. And when you just have a few, and over the years you may not necessarily like them as much, the more you get, the less noticeable they are, and the more of a package they become. Like, you know, just kind of turns into this whole canvas. So I'm happy to have more. It just made it a lot less
filling them in.
Yeah, made me less worried about the ones that are very old.
Hi, everybody that's continuing to join. We're just kind of trying to answer your questions as we can keep up with them on the side there. This is a good question for Billy from Terrell02. I know you guys have said that Billy is a Trekkie. Who is your captain, and what are your thoughts on the new series that's coming out?
Okay. I'm always a Janeway fan. Captain Catherine Janeway of Star Trek Voyager. Yes, I love seeing her on that. It makes me really happy. I know there's a lot of anti-Voyager people out there. I know a lot of people. I feel like you're either Voyager or you're Deep Space Nine, and I never watched Deep Space Nine.
Neither. I
did start watching it like 2 years ago. I put on Netflix, and you were not having it when I would put that on.
No, that's what it's called. Pat would take a nap.
We have a lot more space in this house now, so maybe I will start watching that again. I'll go down to my man cave in the basement. Who knows?
Enjoy.
But yes, Voyager, Captain Janeway all the way. 7 of 9. Oh, Tom Paris. Oh, love it.
I like Yoda. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. Hello, everyone that's joining. This is fun.
Hello.
We honestly, I'm kind of surprised we haven't done like a live anything before. I don't think we have.
I mean, are we okay at this? Is this worth us doing more frequently? Because this is kind of fun. And we don't have to, like, edit them. We just have to, like, talk on camera.
Yeah.
And hopefully not say something stupid that lives on forever in YouTube.
Exactly. Well, this was nice because we didn't get to make a video this week because of the holiday yesterday, and Billy's parents were actually in town visiting us they were here, like 6 days, I think?
Yeah.
5 or 6 days?
Yeah.
So we were busy. The weather was beautiful, and we just didn't have time or the desire to make a video. So this is a nice way to chat with everybody and do a Q&A video.
Totally.
How was your Independence Day? Billy, did you have a nice time?
Yeah, I thought of it more. I took the mic. Yeah, I thought of it more as a weekend with my family than 4th of July Independence Day.
You can put that
down. Okay. So, yeah, it was fun. I had a good time with my family. I don't see them as often as I'd like to, so it gives me a chance to really, everything else disappears. I just really spend time with them, and my dad helps me with a lot of projects around the house. Oh my gosh, he helped with so much. We fixed our ceiling fan as best as we could. It wasn't really mounted very well. This house is old. It's very hard to find beams, and there's so much lath and crumbling plaster and stuff. What else did we do? We planted a bunch of hosta around our lamppost, which a bunch of our neighbors that have said, like, oh, you should plant hosta around it. We all have that, and they all do. So I figured, get some.
We'll do it too.
I will too. But, it builds a community, and I love, my neighbors recommend something. I'm going to say, yeah, maybe let's think about it. So
yeah.
We did that, and my dad, poured some stuff on the back, the weeds that are all in the back to, start killing them, because our yard is just all weeds. There's nothing really pleasant back there right now.
There's not.
We have to rototill the yard at the end of the summer, which is basically flip all the soil with this machine that has sharp, points in it and flips it. There's a lot of roots in the backyard, so we're starting to get to the killing process to get the weeds out so that we can kind of balance out what's going to be back there and plant some new normal things that don't have thorns all over them.
Yeah. What else did we do? We went to the beach.
Went to
Crystal Beach, which is in Canada, just across the old Lake Erie.
That was the quickest drive to Crystal Beach ever, because normally you have about a 10 to 15 minute wait at the border. We had one car in front of us, so from door to beach it was 20, 25 minutes. So that was real fun. Yeah, it was just nice to be there. And on the way back, we had some traffic because it was the 4th of July, and obviously people coming back into the U.S. are probably doing extra screenings at the border. Yeah. It kind of made up for it, but who cares at the end? You got to the beach quick, and you got your sun, and it was nice.
I'm just seeing some comments now. We didn't say we were growing or planted pasta. We said hosta. H-O-S-T-A.
A pasta tree. Pat's favorite.
I wish there
biggest dream ever. The pasta tree. Hosta, yeah, H-O-S-T-A. Hosta?
Hosta, yeah,
Yeah.
I think, or Hosta. My dad says Hosta.
Maybe it's Hosta.
I don't know. Your dad.
I'm
is
Long
an
Island, so you say
agricultural person.
Hosta.
I'll go with your
I'm
dad.
gonna have
'cause he's
pasta.
the plant guy.
Not pasta.
Pasta. What grows better in Buffalo, rigatoni or vermicelli? Funny.
What's vermicelli? Oh, that's the really thin one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say vermicelli because it cooks quicker. It has nothing to do with Buffalo.
You're actually answering this question.
Shut
Let's see. Dominic, hi Dominic, said, have you made any changes based on your dirty laundry videos? Oh.
Yes. All of them or just the last one?
Any. Do you think you've made some changes? Have you stopped turning your shirts inside out?
Yeah. I've been a little more aware of my
Blaming it on the
shirts.
washer?
I mean, you're doing most of the laundry now, so I don't care about the socks being attached because you're doing the laundry, so, it's not as big of a deal.
Cool. I'm trying to think of what some of our...
I'm flipping my shirts the right way.
Yeah,
but to be honest, I only really flipped certain ones inside out by accident. It wasn't all of them.
Yeah.
Not that much of a mess.
Well, you'll see because I did laundry today and I did your clothes and I did my clothes and you'll see how many shirts of yours were inside out.
Do you know? Did you look?
I didn't.
Because I'm going to be honest, the past 2 weeks I've been very careful to put them the correct way out. All of them. So if there's some inside out, then the cats did it or the basket did it because I'm being very cautious.
The washer did it.
Oh, yes, that's proof right there. The washer doesn't. The dryer does. The washer would never flip inside out, hardly. The dryer, for sure. Just tussles and tosses. And
I don't want to talk about laundry anymore.
Okay, so what's the next question?
Let's see. Make more cooking videos. Thank you. Someone else was talking about cooking videos before. I like those. They're a little harder just because they take a lot longer to, you have to do it in real time.
Yes.
So you can't mess up.
You can't go back. You can't fix something. If you
can't uncook it.
If you miss a shot or you cook something incorrectly, there's no way to really fix it unless you cook it all over again. And it's a little bit of a hassle.
Yeah.
But they're fun.
Yeah.
And they do come out good, so
yeah.
We just space them out because sometimes we might pull each other's hair out if we do too many of those.
Yes, but I'm glad that you guys like them. That's good to know. Whenever I try something different, I'm always like, do people think this is interesting?
I'm swaying right now.
Oh, yeah?
And I haven't done that since I was on stage in junior high for the first time. I would stand on stage and sing my solo, and I'd just sway back and forth, and the director would be like, stop swaying! And then I'd practice at home, and they'd say, stop swaying! I was a little thing with a mushroom cut.
Oh man, the mushroom cut. Okay, I'm just looking at some of your other comments. Hi, Anna said, hi. Hi, Anna. I just moved to NYC recently. Any cool places or restaurants I should go to? Oh, man.
Pat's going to have some. I know you always kind of have a Rolodex in your head. The places I liked, a lot of them closed. But I will say, one of the ones left, and I'm a little, excuse me, this San Pellegrino is making me a little
gaseous.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I kind of like weird hole-in-the-wall places, and those don't tend to really stay around very long.
Yeah.
Especially now in New York, where everything's kind of flipping and turning into.
Yeah, we haven't lived there for more than 3 years now, so most of the stuff
that
we go to is something else now.
What is left? One of the places I love is Lagrange Cafe in Chelsea. It was on our block. We lived on West 22nd back in the day, and what was it? It was West 21st and 8th. Right? It was at that 9th. Corner. It was the northwest corner.
9th.
I'm sorry, 9th and 21st. It was just my favorite little breakfast spot, and I just have really good memories there because, number one, go and get the ratatouille, and it's delicious, and they have great lattes and stuff. But it's super simple in there. It's kind of clustered and wonderful. And we had a really big snowstorm in New York City one of the years, and you were out of town. And I was kind of stranded in the apartment by myself, and I just put my boots on, and the snow was up to my above my waist, walking down the sidewalk, and Lagrange was open, and the only people in there were people that lived around the corner, and you could hear people just laughing and having a really good day, just kind of being with a unique group of strangers who had a moment to bond over the weather. Yeah. That's honestly one of the reasons I like winter and I like snow is, and that was a New York City moment too.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So back to restaurant recommendations.
Go to Lagrange Cafe.
Lagrange Cafe. Mm-hmm. My favorite restaurant, it's an expensive, it's a special occasion one, is called Stanton Social. It's down in the East Village, Lower East Side, not East Village. and it's like a kind of tapas style restaurant where you order, tons of small dishes, but it's just delicious and it's really cute. I actually took my parents there for Thanksgiving. One of the first or second, maybe third year that I lived in New York City, they came to visit on Thanksgiving, and we went to the Thanksgiving Day parade, and then they were like, do we have to cook dinner in your apartment? And I was like, no, we are not cooking a Thanksgiving dinner in the apartment. So I took them out, and which was, they were like excited and nervous about, but we had a great meal. So that's Stanton Social is my go-to place.
I wonder like how it is there now. It's been a while. That's a pretty old restaurant now. Number one, it is still there. How's the quality? Is it still good? Do people still go there? I'm just curious. Because it was like a fad. That was like a really hot place for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's still open.
I always wondered that,
Yeah. It's not hip anymore.
No, it might still be. Who knows? That whole area is like blowing up on the Lower East Side.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's look at some more comments.
Okay.
I think we
Hi, everybody. I know. It's kind of like scrolling through. We're looking at your comments. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Bad Boy. Hello, Caden. David.
Hello.
Hello. Andrew said, what aspects from your day job do you bring to YouTube and vice versa? So waiting on HGTV to hire you. Yeah. Me too. Did you see, though, that those two guys, though, that, PJ and Thomas, I think are their names. They had a show that just, like, the pilot aired on HGTV, and it was the first, like, gay couple to host a show. They used to have, I think they had to change their, like, Instagram handle and stuff, but it's called Down to the Studs. I didn't get to see it. Yeah. But I started following them on social media because that's kind of a cool.
Yeah, that's neat to have that out there, especially HGTV. That's cool.
Yeah, and I think they actually do house work.
I haven't watched an episode. I'd like to see one though. So
if they ever make a show about people who love and are good at going to Home Goods and buying candles, then sign me up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when it comes to like fixing up a house, people say, "Oh, like guys would make a good show on HGTV." I don't know if I'd be very good at that. We need like someone to show us what to do, and we could be the goofs that are always trying our best.
Yeah. I'd be the comic relief. I was like, I broke it again. Yeah. Here's a candle. Tell us about your YouTube friends. We don't have that many YouTube friends.
Yeah, let me be honest. I think we have more friends on like Instagram.
And by friends, we mean people we think we're friends.
Yeah. No, but we do have some, like, we've made, like, our friend Faisal in Detroit. Like, we go to Detroit all the time, and he comes to Buffalo. Hey, Faisal, Brunch and Butts on Instagram. He's such a good friend, and he's someone that, like, we just meshed with really quickly because of it's Twitter and Instagram. We like to see nice-looking things on Instagram, like, and people that post nice, fun things.
Yeah.
And Twitter, someone that's, like, witty and funny, and hopefully their personalities in reality match up with those, and when they do, you're like, I made an internet friend and they're real. Yeah. Like it's a cool, rare thing to find.
It feels very like Pokemon, I feel like. When I like meet someone in real life and I'm like, yes, you are just as nice and fun as I thought you were.
Why is it like a Pokemon?
Because I gotta catch them all. I don't know, I get excited.
No, I was thinking
excited when I'm like, yes, you're real.
No, I thought you meant like it's like throwing the Pokeball at a Pokemon and you don't know if it's gonna catch the Pokemon. So you're looking and you're like, is this person like I expected them to be? And
like how many times can I tweet at you before I send you a DM and then Facebook friend you and then ask you to hang out one time? Hi Jordan apps in Toronto, our internet stock friend.
I guess it's a little bit of stalking. Too bad. Whatever.
Hey, it works.
Makes friends.
Yeah, we don't have that many YouTube friends, I don't think, really. When we lived in New York, they're like the YouTube community, it's like all in Los Angeles, I feel like. So we made a couple friends.
But like, Vinny and Luke, like we haven't seen them in a really long time, but they're friends, and
we're chatting with Tyler Oakley and Corey Cool. A couple other David Levitz. I just had like an hour-long phone call with David Levitz. Hi, David. So sweet. Just like
there are a lot of them are people we've known for a while, though. It's like there's no one really knew that we have connected with, really. So.
Yeah, we haven't done any like
we don't do a lot of YouTube as much as we used to either. So we're kind of like I don't know.
We have not. David S. said, have you met Two Beeps? We have not met Two Beeps, but they seem very nice and fun. And I would love to meet them sometime. They seem very nice. Covent Garden Martin, lovely Covent Garden, said, do you miss making regular videos? And what do you think is the reason that our channel didn't blow up more? Well, if I knew that, I'd fix it. No, what do you miss? Yeah.
Okay.
Making regular videos.
Two things. Yes and no. The thing was, there was a time where we had content to make. We had things we wanted to talk about, and that was really fun. Now, we don't have as much to talk about, so that was like our video when we talked about not doing YouTube as much. Like, we didn't want to make content to make content. We wanted to make stuff we actually wanted to do. Like, if there's a video we want to make, we'll make it. If there's something that seems like a good idea, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to have to, like, scramble. So, I do miss the good old days of, like, having content to talk about. Like, our wedding was that. That was... That's really where we peaked, you know, was our moment of our wedding. We were one of the first gay couples on YouTube to, like, talk about wedding planning and that's when we grew our following. Like, our following grew from people wanting to follow our journey, and we still like to share. We just make videos about, like, you know, our life and things that we think are fun. So that we're still doing it semi-regularly, but we've taken a couple big chunks of time off. I think, like, last summer when we were having the house and stuff, we just wanted to take a break again. It's like, for us, maybe because our channel never, like, blew up, we don't feel such an obligation to, like, feed the beast all the time. We feel an obligation to you guys who watch our videos and, like, feeling like we want to interact with you, but we also want to make good content that we like, and hopefully you like it because we like it, not just like, well, okay, well, what's the challenge? What's the YouTube challenge this week that's everyone's doing? Okay, we have to do that, or we, you know. Plus, we have day jobs also. Like, I think it'd be different if this was a full-time thing, which is nothing wrong with that. That's awesome for people that, you know, are full-time content creators. Just not so much for us. Well, we can the commercial. Oh, Louis Rame. I don't recall if you guys ever spoke about the commercial you appear in. We did in our last video. We kind of mentioned it quickly.
I might have edited that part out, actually, because it was too long.
No, it was there. Did we talk
about it?
Yeah, we talked about it. People commented, and everyone was...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a PNC commercial. I don't know. We were asked, like, a year ago, last summer, to be part of a commercial they were doing, and they wanted to view our videos and had some ideas of pieces they could use, and... It's a really cool partnership to do like that. It was, and we really had no idea how big the commercial, the spread, like how many places it was going to play and how often, and we're the first clip in it. So that was really surprising. And for people that were caught off guard that didn't even know the commercial were happening, like family, friends, and stuff like that, it was kind of weird because, like, our big faces just pop up on the screen, like,
hello,
me being like this, like, really close to the camera. It's like, surprise.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was.
It's a fun thing too, because, like Billy said, it happened so long ago. Like when they asked us, can we use this clip from your video, and we said sure, and that happened like last, I think, August, and then but then the commercials didn't start airing until May, so it was like kind of forgot about it.
It's just like, oh my gosh,
oh hi,
it landed, it finally happened.
Yeah, people started messaging like, are you guys in a commercial? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's fun. If you guys watch HGTV or Food Network a lot, you're probably sick of hearing our voices, but it's fun. What else? Hi, everybody who is joining. Marco and Austin and Lamaxa Magic. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Austin Jones. Thanks for fangirling.
What else is going on? There's a Matthew said, do you want, can we have a link for, I don't know why I can't talk. Is there a link for the commercial? It's on YouTube. I think if you look up PNC Bank, you'll find it.
Yeah, it's one of the first commercials on their page.
Yeah.
There's two. There's a 15-second and a 30-second. So we're in it for the same amount of time. So.
Oh, there you go. Helping each other out in the comments.
There you go.
Good job. Feel free to link that for everybody else if you can.
Hi, Randy Armstrong.
Hi. This is fun.
Yeah.
It's already been almost a half hour.
Yeah.
Too.
I'm going to scroll up and see if there's any.
Okay, cool.
Any other things.
It's fun to, like, just to chat with you guys, and it's super fun for me to not have to edit this after. Because I'm always the one who has to edit the videos, but that's fine. You checked your credit score right after our credit score video. Well, that's good. That's very responsible. Very responsible of you. I'm sure. I hope that helped you.
Yes.
That's really fun. Did we record the commercials? No, it's on YouTube. I think my mom has it like saved on her DVR for the 0.5 seconds that we're in it. She likes it.
David asked, "Are you guys planning to do more live chats?" Yeah, we just asked earlier if people want them, and we'll do these more often. It's, it's kind of nice to have these kind of conversations, and really, this is it. We just have to sit and chat, and that's pretty cool. Like, as long as you guys have questions.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Anything on your mind?
Well, here, Randy said, "How long have you been together?" We actually just had the anniversary of our first date. It was June 26th, and it has been 2009. So it's been, I can't do math. It's been 8 years since our first date. Is that right?
No, that seems...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I think I already accepted that recently, so I didn't have as genuine of a reaction as you did.
I don't think I did
Like, I knew
math.
it was 8 years, so...
Yeah. I didn't do the math. Yeah, 8 years. And we've been married for 3 and a half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. How are the kitties from David Staridi?
Hi.
The kitties are good.
They're good. Go see. You want to see if you can go get one?
It's really hot today in Buffalo, so they're kind of lounging on a bed.
Yeah, it's super humid, and we don't have air conditioning. We're upstairs right now. Here, you get to see. We're upstairs in our office, which you don't really ever get to see on YouTube because it is the most boring, nothing is happening in here room. This is on my to-do list. I have a bunch of pictures, like a gallery wall that I'm going to put up behind there, but I want to paint first, and I haven't painted because I need to spackle, and it's just like too many things.
He's gonna be really pissed. I just woke him up.
Hi, Brian.
But I'll put him back down and lay. O'Brien says hi.
This is O'Brien. Aw, he
looks like a little meatball.
He's like a popple right now.
He wants to go lay down.
Okay,
Here,
bye,
maybe lay down back here.
Oh yeah, he might lay down in the background. We'll probably block him, and he won't see him.
I shouldn't have woke you up.
That's O'Brien, and he is... How old is O'Brien now? 5.
Yeah.
Right?
No, 4 or 5.
I
think 5.
I think he just turned 5, and Flip just had his... Flip is our other cat. He just had his Got You Day anniversary on Monday, and we've had him for 3 years, too. Did you find Flip? He's probably...
Flip goes under the bed a lot, and I really don't want to fish him out. But I will tell you, Flip has a lot more freedom than O'Brien, because Flip is a little more lethargic, so he can go out on the porch with us and not run away because he's
O'Brien's too smart.
O'Brien's like, but we have a little leash for O'Brien, so he can go out too, but he has to be contained a little bit.
Oh, LaFawn, Brian, hi. How are you both so flawless? Well, drink lots of water and a lot of witchcraft. Hi. Oh, we were saying YouTube friends. Yeah, we did a collab with Brian forever.
Oh my gosh, remember when we did the wedding dress challenge?
Was that our first
collab
that we ever did? I think that was the first time we ever collabed with somebody.
I was really nervous.
With you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
I was like, there's a stranger in my house.
That was fun though.
That was fun.
I'm sorry that also we are doing this live stream while Big Brother is on. I always get my days mixed up.
Wait, are we
Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. They moved it 10 years ago, but I've never been able to recover.
Wait, so did we schedule this during Big Brother?
We did. I didn't. It was too late. Okay, I already tweeted. I couldn't untweet it.
It's okay. We're glad we were here to do this. We bought the season pass anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
We like Big Brother. I don't know if you guys watch Big Brother, but we like it. This season, Billy said, we just caught up actually yesterday or 2 days ago, and he was like, I don't think I like this season. And then I have to remind him that you say that at the beginning of every season, but when there's too many people, it's like, you don't like anybody because you can't really... There's no stories really yet. We gotta thin the herd a little bit.
Yeah, I do always just like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We're gonna read it. More comments.
You guys are cat people. Are you ever thinking of where's that one?
So someone say about getting a dog.
Yeah, but you scroll too fast. David S. Oh, we just did David S. But I will do David S. again.
That's a good question.
Getting a puppy with all the extra room. I don't think so. No. That's just a lot of extra care. We do love dogs and we love cats. We like to travel a lot, and Maybe one day I would be open to it, just not anytime soon.
I like dogs, but they're too much work. Like, they're too much work that you have to come home all the time. The cats, we can leave.
Yeah.
Dogs, I don't know. I'm not ready for a dog. Also, I feel like dogs smell a lot faster than cats smell.
Gonna get some...
Well...
Be careful what you say about dogs.
Sorry, I'm sipping the tea on this live stream, okay? About dog smells. I can't help it.
Let's see. Dylan Reed. Someone was just telling me Buffalo is cold AF. What's the weather like at different parts of the year?
Like, do you not see how sweaty we are right now?
Yeah, we're very sweaty. Buffalo's cold in the winter, much like the rest of the Northeast. I think it's, people talk about cold, and I immediately think of places like Minneapolis, and I would love to go to Minneapolis, but those are places that are like negatives. Like, Buffalo doesn't really get into the negatives much, so it's cold, but I think it's just a weird perception. Yeah. That's my honest opinion.
I mean, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and summers are really nice. Summers are like a high of 80, so you really don't, you get like cool lake breezes the whole time, so.
Yeah, you get all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from Pennsylvania. We have all 4 seasons. We had hot summers and snowy winters and nice fall and nice spring, and I like that. I mean, I've been to, like, Los Angeles before, and I 100% like could live there because it's so nice all the time, but I think I would miss the seasons.
Yeah, and I'm sure people will say you won't, you would love it, and I'm sure I would, but we are where we are, and we like where we are.
Yes. Yep. Very happy with it. And just so everyone knows, I know Buffalo gets like a lot of snow, and it does, but it's more like the Buffalo region because of where the lake is. I feel like that, like, what was it, a couple years ago when they got like 10 feet of snow? That was like a half hour south of the city.
They're just like really interesting storm systems. You start to learn them when you live here more. And like when you look out our front window, if you look south, you can see when these storms are coming in, and it's kind of cool, but there's like a line across the sky, and it's like one side is nice weather and the other is blizzard. It's cool. I don't know. I don't really find it that bad, but
no.
I'm a jolly Christmas lover, so give me snow. Hold on, I saw something.
I saw someone from Ontario. Hi, Ontario.
Where's Ontario?
Oh, it was at the bottom. Were you looking for a particular comment?
Joe Gray. This one seems interesting.
Okay, hi.
Joe Gray, hi. Were you guys anti-marriage ever? My boyfriend hates marriage, but I want it. I don't know if I was ever anti-marriage because I never thought I would have the opportunity to get married. So I was never really against it, but I also completely understand people's perspectives on relationships. They're not one set thing. Like, no one marriage is the same also. Like, I think when people talk about marriage, there's just a variety to like relationships, and like that could be with or without marriage, and there's variety within each of those. So yeah, it's like, I think marriage is a piece of paper, and it's important, and it has different levels of I'm losing track of my words, but you know what I mean, right? It's like
yes. I was never anti-marriage, and maybe I wasn't like, yes, I'm gonna get married no matter what, but I was never anti-marriage. I kind of, I think, always thought I would get married, or like at least maybe marriage in the legal sense, but I always kind of thought I would probably end up with one person, like, for forever. But it's also because both of my parents are still married and, married together, and like, I just feel like I kind of based my perception of relationships off of them because that's what I was exposed to. So I feel like everyone kind of has a different, experience with that too. So, it's definitely not for everybody. It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but it's pretty great, I think, most of the time, for us anyway.
Yeah.
Till Billy puts his shirts inside out, and then I gotta deal with it. But thanks for all the notes.
Yeah.
Like, catching up on comments. Oh, with the last movie date we had, Wonder Woman. Yes, it was Wonder Woman. Yeah. Yes.
That was fun. That was good.
I liked Wonder Woman. Yeah. It was a little too long. The story was great and the action was great. It was probably, I think, a half hour too long. Yeah. Like, I was like, okay, I get it.
I was a little confused about, like, the slight essence of a love story in it. I didn't really know why it was there.
Yeah, why did Wonder Woman need a man?
But I don't think she did, and some people have said that, but I also, like, I felt a little uncomfortable with it. Like, the only part I liked that was a little bit, I just liked Chris Pine being naked, but you didn't even like that part. Didn't you think it was too much?
No.
I don't know.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
True. Have you guys ever been to Europe? Bad Boy 73, 1, 11, 15 numbers. Have you guys ever been to Europe? Which cities would you like to see?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've both been to Europe together, separately, different parts of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Prague, Budapest, Vienna, Munich, Salzburg, London, Dublin, Stockholm, Reykjavik,
Florence,
and
Milan.
Machine, Florence, Milan.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to England, Ireland, Italy, Sweden, Iceland, and Turkey. We went to Turkey. I don't think you said Turkey.
It is kind of Europe, yeah. It's the bridge between.
Half of it is Turkey.
Half of it's
Istanbul is Turkey. Half of it is Asia, right?
Europe and Asia, not Turkey and Asia.
I said,
yeah.
I meant, sorry.
It's turkey lurkey time. Sorry.
No. Yeah, we haven't been on a trip. Well, you went to London, in like November?
Yeah.
But I haven't been.
I went before I started a new job, and that was,
I'm jonesing for a trip.
Logan Ariel, how big is the gay night scene in Buffalo? Have a zone like the Village? We have like 4 or 5 gay bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're in a like 2-block radius, really, majority of them. There's
a little neighborhood.
Yeah, there's Fugazi, O, Cathode,
O,
Q. The letters.
Do you not know
Q.
the letters, bro?
I just visualized. Someone asked if I'm an artist or do art earlier. I'm more visual, so sometimes I see things, but something else comes out.
It's the Oprah's gay bar.
Fugazi, Q, Cathode, Funky Monkey, and Marcella's. Those are...
And Underground.
Underground, so 6. There's 6. Marcella's and Underground are kind of off the beaten track a little bit, but they're downtown, and then the rest are all in, like, Allentown, which is, like, the Village area.
Yeah, so it's easy to kind of bar hop. Like,
yeah, they're very 90s, but that's kind of in. And then there's the other end of Allen has a lot of really gay-friendly establishments, Billy Club and the Pink and all those kind of places, super artsy. So, if we have a night out, we go do that.
Buffalo's very gay-friendly.
Yeah.
From, LGBT and everything.
I work at like an LGBT type organization. So
yeah.
We,
I mean, that was one of the reasons I don't think we would have. I wouldn't. I mean, Billy went to school in Buffalo for college, so he knew what it was like. But I wouldn't have moved somewhere that I didn't feel like was open and accepting, and I got that vibe from just I think 3 times I came to Buffalo.
As we say to people sometimes, do you think 2 gay men from New York City would move somewhere terrible? No. We wouldn't. We just saw potential.
Let's see. Hello, everybody. Trying to read your comments and talk at the same time. David said, does Pat wear glasses too? Yes, Pat does wear glasses. Well, Pat has terrible eyesight and needs corrective lenses. He wears contacts because he wears glasses before he goes to bed, and he's talking in the third person a lot. But they're like this thick. I have very terrible eyesight, so my glasses, when I wear them, they make my eyes look like
they're little beady
eyes. So I don't normally.
Yeah. And when he puts them on, I have to take mine off because I just, if I did this, then we'd get the. Oh, let's see.
Are you twins?
That looks cute. Those are actually cute on you.
Thank you. I know.
Yeah.
I don't wear them.
I've had them for a really long time, but the prescription is still good. I got it approved by my doctor, so I'm like,
I have like X-ray vision now.
Pair.
My contacts and glasses on. I can see the future.
Okay.
Do you watch RuPaul's Drag
Race?
Yes.
Guys, we cried and like made audible noises during that finale.
There was gasping.
I've never felt like that.
Shrieking. That finale was so good.
So well produced.
I'm so happy that they changed the format to make it performance based, kind of like All Stars, where you had to lip sync for your legacy and the best lip syncer wins versus like the worst 2 people lip sync and then someone goes home. Like I love that twist. I thought the performances were awesome. I did not think, it's not a spoiler now if you don't watch by now, sorry, tune out, but I did not think that Sasha was going to win based on the season. I thought Shay was going to win the whole season based on the way her story progressed throughout, but at the finale Sasha destroyed. That she deserved.
Well, it's because Sasha was never in the bottom, so she never got to really reveal what she does and like.
Oh yeah, we never got to see her lip sync really.
So that was like a wow factor because she just did all these tricks that like she probably would have been artistic and done some really sick reveals.
I'm kind of surprised that Shay didn't do any tricks or reveals or anything. All Peppermint and Trinity and Sasha all had like tricks up their sleeve, and she really didn't. So I'm kind of, maybe she didn't do it, or maybe she had something planned for the other song, and or she was saving it for the last number. I don't know, but I was kind of surprised that she didn't do anything.
Yeah. Andrew Janney. I've been noticing Pat seems quite upset about not having a pool, but created a playlist. He did. What's the name of the playlist?
So I wish I had a pool.
Yeah.
That's the name of the playlist. Look it up on Spotify. It's on my Instagram and on my Twitter, probably. I'm not that sad about not having a pool. I actually never had a pool growing up, but it just is like we're approaching dog days of summer, and I'm like, I really want to be like soaking.
It's going to be somewhere. a lot of beach days.
It was a not subtle hint for any of our friends that have a pool to invite me to come and swim in the pool, and some of them did. So
yes, so we may have to head over to some friends soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do really want a hot tub when we get our backyard fixed up and get a proper fence around the yard with some privacy. I would like to have like a nice one of those like those wood round Scandinavian
like
type
tub.
Yeah, tubs. I mean, they have like the nice seats in them too, but not the square kind, like the round kind. I want one of those hot tubs because I really love a good winter soak, like going out in the snow and like, you know, kind of pretend you're like at a chalet skiing, but just in your backyard. I want a hot tub. Couldn't tell.
New playlist. I wish I had a hot tub coming up. David said, has Pat ever grown a beard like Billy? I have tinkered around with bearding in the past, and two things. My facial hair is this just kind of like dull brown color, like almost gray, but not in a attractive way. And it's a little bit, it comes in solid, but it's like there's a lot of space between the hairs.
Those are kind of the best looking beards, though.
No, I just feel like my face looks dirty. I feel like I need to wash my face.
My beard is solid, and I wish mine had more of like the natural patchiness.
No, you're the reason why I can't do my beard, because look at this beard. This is like the master of all beards. In fact, a guy selling hot dogs the other day was like, how long you had that beard? So, you know, it's a good one. He gets cat calls for the beard. So I can't compete. I gotta say clean shaven. Plus it helps differentiate us, because people, especially in Buffalo, like someone said, do you get recognized? And every once in a while we do, but people know us as like Billy and Pat, especially when we did a lot of videos, and we still do videos that are about Buffalo. So a lot of people who, you know, don't follow us on Facebook or whatever, like, or follow us on YouTube, maybe see the video on Facebook, and because it's about Buffalo, and they'll meet us and they're like, you're those YouTube guys, but I don't know who's who. And I always say Billy Beard. That's how you remember.
Yeah, so I gotta keep
Billy Beard.
Gotta keep it.
Because we're always together. And come as a package, I guess. I keep looking at this. I'm sorry. I need to look at the camera. Hello.
Hi, HM. Thanks for watching.
I love your
From
stores.
The beginning.
Great prices, great styles. It's an H&M joke, no? Let's see. Do you have any plans? David said, do you have any plans to go to Vidcon? I don't. What do you do at Vidcon? I don't know. I don't really think I understand what it is. Although I think I would like to experience something like that sometime, like the YouTube fandom. But I don't really know what there is you would do. Maybe because I feel like I'm old. Yeah. And I don't necessarily want to go like get people's autographs or anything, even people that I like love.
You'd be like the old creepy guys that are like, can we have your autograph?
Yeah. Me being like, Mamrie, I love you.
I think she would talk back to you in the same voice if you did that.
Too. Yes, I would go to see the Holy Trinity. I would go see them.
They're wonderful.
I love them.
Pat really got me into them.
Yeah. Just what a friendship. And Grace and Mamrie bought a house in Palm Springs. Did you know that? They bought a house. I was like, you go. Please record 24/7.
Hello from Japan. Hi, Joe Shinjo.
Say, can I have a glass of water or whatever? You're one Japanese crazy.
Oh, my Japanese. Miso ippai kudasai. Or, misu, no.
Yeah, you said
I've lost it. I went in 2009. I can't remember. I just got stuck on one word right now. So I hope my pronunciation of that was good.
What was that? Can I have a glass of water?
And I have, kore wa ikura desu ka?
Which means?
How much does this cost?
There you go. Multilingual.
DragCon, yes. Hi, Matthew Morris. Yes, I would go to DragCon.
Yes.
100%.
Would you do drag at DragCon?
For a video, yeah. I think I'd make a video and I'd do it. Yeah.
I would wear a wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would. I would shave. So I'm buddies with Thorgy Thor, and I would try to maybe see if Thorgy could do.
Billy went to high school and was, like, very, very good friends with Thorgy Thor.
Yeah.
So that was a very exciting
proud
season
of
of Drag Race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe some Thorgy treatment on this. Future collab.
Be like a glamour clown? What does he say his...
Oh, from his, like, promo video for it? I forgot. Okay. Don't make me feel bad.
Wow. Real good friends. No, just kidding. Oh, HM said, can you tell us the meaning behind your tattoos? We already did. You missed it.
I'll tell you one more of mine, okay? Because I only revealed one of mine. Let's see. I'll do my thigh. How risque. Should I be careful? Can you see?
No. It's this one.
See
you
here?
Go put it up on the chair.
Can you see it? I think I can see it.
It's a nice knocker, baby.
It's a door knocker. And it's from San Gimignano in Italy. I was taking photos of a bunch of door knockers while we were traveling through Tuscany with our friends and family. Mm-hmm. And that was the most beautiful one to me. So I hand illustrated that and handed that over to my tattoo artist, and he did all the beautiful shading. And yeah.
It's a nice one. I like that one.
And Pat's part Italian is heritage, so I wanted to pull that in, and it was also a really special trip. So
yeah, really
wanted to do that.
That was nice. I guess this live stream will be up on our channel after the fact, so you could go back and watch the part where we talk.
Yeah, that's we're new.
There you go. Mm-hmm. First live stream going well. Mm-hmm. What else is going? Hi, Conrad from South Africa. Hey, Mads. Hi, Victor from Brazil.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. How are we doing? Does this look and sound okay? Also, we kind of have like multiple screens going on, so we're reading your comments. Can you hear us okay? We're just using like my iMac. We're not using our like regular cameras and stuff. So
I'm also getting very sweaty because it's very hot up here.
So hot in here. We also have one of our big lights on the side over here. So because there's not, so you can see us, and it's very hot. Yep, all is well. Okay, thank you, David.
Good. This is great. So now we know for next time we can do this again.
Yeah.
This is fun, and it's actually very helpful for me. Oh, I watched the video.
Did you think the lamp was falling?
The lag just confused me because I saw the lamp fall, and I was like, ah! But it was still here. It was just a delay.
Nice.
Yeah, I will do these more because this is good practice for me. And I think someone asked, like, if our professional jobs help at all with our YouTube. Like, Pat is like, this is like Pat's jam. Like, he knows how to do this. This is very much in his like alley of job career training. For me, it is not. I did do theater when I was younger, but I'm not very good at like just talking. And I'm also not very good at memorizing lines. So I'm kind of in this weird realm on YouTube where like Pat and I, like, the way that we talk, I just have to sometimes think it through a little bit before I speak. So this is helping me speak in the moment. So I appreciate all of your maybe not judgment of me while I'm trying to do this. Am I doing okay?
Yes. I think you're doing well. As your coach and mentor, I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Anytime I slow down, that means I'm trying very hard to think at the same time as talking.
Well, you know what I always told Billy? So my background's in broadcasting, so I did a lot of like TV and radio and theater and things like that. And I always tell Billy, when the camera's on, you got to pretend that you're on live TV. So you have to try to remember to smile and to, if there's silence, like somebody's got to fill it up. So even if you're recording, it's good to just like keep talking.
It's good practice
because eventually maybe if you can't think of anything to talk about, if you just keep talking, sometimes something interesting will happen, and then I can edit out the other parts. But this is live, so I think this is good. You're doing well.
Conrad Ferris. Reading any interesting, exciting fiction? Audio and video are fine. I'm reading a book. I'm not reading fiction. I'm reading The Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan. I read his...
It's about corn.
Yeah, basically.
From what I've heard.
It's his first like major book about food, so I started later, and now I'm cutting back to the beginning because I feel like I missed out. I love it. It's so interesting. I love learning about the food industry. I love just understanding a balanced take on like what is happening with what we eat. So ever since the Whole30, that really made me think differently. I may not follow the Whole30 day to day, and not too much actually, but like certain core lessons from that have made me interested in this kind of, this kind of research.
Flip is here. Sorry, we were talking about our cats earlier. You want to go get him? See if you want to
come over here, buddy.
Flipper. Oh, this is a rare treat. Oh, perfect timing. The closer towards the end of our live stream here. Here's Flippy. He's all black except for his little puff of white on his chest, so it's kind of hard to see. People always say, like, why don't you ever take pictures of Flip? You only take pictures of O'Brien. I'm like, I take pictures of Flip. He just doesn't photograph very well. There he is. Oh, Flipper. And his bright green eyes, like toothless.
He's got beautiful eyes.
The dragon.
Oh, my God. You're so cute.
Hi, bud. Oh, sorry. Did our awing kitty doge?
I love you. Why am I doing that voice?
I don't know.
Oh, God, he's going to get me.
He doesn't like it.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh, I'm so
and
sorry.
back under the bed he goes.
You know, you try to show some love.
Oh, that was
I'm sure that's why dogs sometimes are better. But they're a hell of a lot easier, these guys.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to do this for another, 5 minutes or so. We'll keep it to an hour.
Yeah.
Thank you for all your comments. And this is really fun. G.A. Williams, thanks for saying that this was an intimate and interactive live stream.
Oh.
This was fun.
Thanks.
I watch other people's... Actually, I don't really watch people do live streams so much, but whenever I see someone, post one after, I watch it, which is kind of... maybe weird because it's not happening and sometimes they're kind of boring, but I still watch it.
Yeah,
anyways.
I guess it's like watching people play games on YouTube.
I know, that's a weird thing, but I feel like I could get
into
that
question. We got this game, I don't know if you saw on Pat's Instagram story, called,
the greatest game.
Ring on a String.
Ring on a String, everybody.
Christina and Kyle, our cousins, got it for us for Christmas. We were playing it down in St. John when we were on vacation with them recently. So now we have it for our porch, and we hooked it up. It's very addictive. It's such a simple game. It's a ring hanging from a string on the ceiling and a hook on the wall, and you have to try to get the ring on the hook. And it's not easy.
No.
It doesn't seem very fun, but when you're playing it, you start to... I wouldn't even call it playing it, because it's not even playing. It's just you're trying really hard to be precise and get this thing hooked on.
Someone was trying, they're like, what is this? This seems dumb. And I'm like, it's the dumbest thing. You'll play it and you're like, this is so stupid. I'm really frustrated. I'm never going to hook this ring on the hook. And then you do it and you're like, I am alive and I can do anything. And this is the best game I've ever played. And then all you want to do is keep playing it over and over and over.
I woke up this morning and went outside and threw a few with my coffee. And I think that's kind of great. It's less time with me looking at my phone, staring at apps. I'm totally happy. It's like when we go out on the porch at night, sometimes we have our phones with us. And now I think we'll only really have our phones out there if we're playing a little music, going to record some Snapchats, but it's Snapchats, Instagram stories. They got to work on the phrasing of Instagram stories.
Yeah, too long.
Yeah, but anyway, we were thinking of making a YouTube video of us playing with a close-up of the hook on the wall and then us trying, and who knows how long that video will be, but I want to see if people watch it.
You know what I downloaded my Instagram story of the night of us playing, and it makes it one continuous video, and I put it on Facebook, and I get so many comments. They were like, this is really dumb, and I watched the whole thing, and I couldn't stop watching it. I was
watched
like,
it,
Wait until you play. Wait until you play it. So maybe we'll
play it in a live stream, David Storiti. Oh my gosh, maybe. I want the close-up of I want the
satisfaction
ring
of
to hit the
hook of the ringer.
I want to edit it good, or have Pat edit it good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's more accurate.
Yeah.
Hi, a lot of people I think just joined right here towards the end. Tangled.
Oh, did Big Brother just end? So everyone's
back. And vibes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've been here for about an hour, so I think we're about as hot as we can be here now. It's kind of toasty.
How about we take one more question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do one more. 8:59. It's 9 o'clock on the dot, so I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. Any final cues for us to A? This was really fun, guys. I think
this was fun.
Maybe we'll do this more often because I had a nice time just chatting live, and now I don't have to edit it, which is always great for me. And maybe we'll just do all of our Ask Billy and Pats this way, or we'll do more of them this way.
Yeah.
We can do themes or something.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Let's answer a question. I want to answer.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Eric Alvarez, advice for young gays. I figure since this is the end of the video, let's wrap it up with a kind of good, serious one, but one that we can't go too deep into because it is the end of the video, but I think it's a good way to maybe paraphrase some thoughts.
Oh, man.
Okay, this is my advice to young gays, is that, so when we were younger, we didn't necessarily have a generation older than us to react to and see, or I don't want to say like, oh, well, maybe have role models from, we didn't really have that. A lot of people during the 80s that would have been the next generation above us, like passed away from HIV AIDS and, not HIV, from AIDS. And, I think that there's an opportunity now for young gays to have, people to learn from and to have their experiences. I think YouTube is a great place for that. And I think we're all part of something really cool because of this technology and it being around and recording all of this so that everyone can, learn from other people's experiences. And I think, that's a great thing that young people now have and should take advantage of. Yeah.
My advice for young gays, enjoy your youth because you're about to get old and wrinkly like us faster than you think. No, for real though, I don't know if you're having, like, if you need a specific question, if you're having a tough time or anything, but I think just, like, cling to the people that make you feel good and tune out the people that make you feel bad. And as you get older, you'll start to experience more freedom and you'll have more of a say over the things that happen in your life, whether that's like who you see day to day or where you live or how you choose to spend your time.
It's all up to you.
Yeah, you will eventually like carve your way through all the noise and the things that maybe distract you or bother you or upset you. And like, so I just say, focus on what you love and the things that make you happy because you should do that. You should do what makes you happy because you won't be happy if you don't. I don't know if that was clear or not, but just go with it.
Yeah.
Go with it. And don't listen to people who make fun of it or tell you not to do it or whatever.
Yeah. So good question, Eric, and good luck, young gays.
Yes. This was super fun. Thank you for watching our live stream and for chatting along with us. And this actually went well. I know I'm going to try to launch this and it's not going to work, but it did.
Yeah. P.S. This room will probably be changing during the next... I talked
about this while you left.
You did? Oh, so that is actually... Well, it's great for these videos because you might see the room evolve over time and it gives us more of a reason to get this room designed and finished correctly.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Put a little pressure on us. Okay. Thanks,
guys. I need
to
go out on the porch. I'm sweaty.
It's really hot. Yeah, we're going to go out and probably play Ring on a String for 5 hours. So
totally. Go watch us on Instagram stories. You'll see us out there.
Yep. If you have other questions for people that are watching this not live, if you want us to answer your questions, feel free to leave them as comments and we'll try to come back and do some of those questions too. But until then, we'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.